Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and if you want to know how to get your hands on these Toyota 4Runner mods, make sure you listen up and listen closely because it's a little more complicated than mods usually are, although it's still not too bad. Now, there is the Yoda's Rock Runner, Iceberg's Ice Runner, the Runner add-on pack, and the 2021 4Runner TRD Pro. Now, the 2021 4Runner TRD Pro is branded in PC only. The Iceberg Ice Runner is the exact same thing, just without the branding and fully console friendly. The Yoda's Rock Runner is a rock crawler version of the Ice Runner, and it's been modified by Dubs with some additional parts, as well as a full solid front axle swap and a completely different suspension. And then finally, the Runner add-on pack features a bunch of additional add-ons for the Rock Runner and the Ice Runner. However, they've been separated into an extra pack in order to keep the RAM usage cost of these vehicles down on consoles. So, with all of that being said, we do not know as of right now when these vehicles are going to be on console. However, they have all of the necessary files to be approved. It's just a matter of time as to when the development team approves these vehicles. So please do check your console's specific mod browser and sort either by latest added or latest updated. And if you don't see them, that means they're probably not approved yet. And if you want to double check to make sure, you can also type the names in the search box. But with all that out of the way, let's dive into the driving and see what these things are like to drive. So I've gone ahead and customized both of these because I'll go ahead and warn y'all, there are so many customization options that if we went through the customization of both of these rigs in the same video, this video would be insanely long. So we'll do more of a customization spotlight on this rig at a later date. Also, keep in mind, this is not a comparison. These two versions of this vehicle are for two very different purposes. So please do not compare them directly to each other in terms of off-road capability, but rather, if you're going to compare them at all, compare them in terms of the experience that you want to get out of driving them. If you want an off-road rig that's really capable, but also feels really at home on the road, really feels very realistic, and feels very, like, super balanced across all spaces, this is going to be the one you want. If you are looking for a purpose-built rock crawler, this is going to be the one that you want, and believe me, I want to go for a rip in that thing really, really bad. But let's fire this one up, see what it's like to drive. Now, it's got a few different engine options. I'm on option 3, and even on option 3, it's not too fast whatsoever. It's actually really, really nice to drive. It's super progressive power-wise. It just kind of feeds in as it rolls along. It doesn't feel like the powertrain is going to, like, explode out from underneath you or anything like that. And I'm sure that once we get to the trail, we're going to see how well this RCLT HD suspension performs. Oh, God. I went for a little bit of a slide on the pavement there, but to be honest, it handled it really well. It handled it great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and creep up this trail now. We're going to see how long we can just, well, I was like, you know what? I could keep it in automatic mode, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take it out of automatic mode because automatic mode didn't seem to like what we were doing. Oh, wow. You can really see that RCLT IFS long travel kit really going to work, though. That's really well tuned and really well put together. I really dig it. Now, I am aware that there is a lot more customization available for this thing than it has in the state that I'm driving it in right now. But like I said before, in terms of the customization, there is so much on this thing that you can do that we're going to have to do a separate video to go at, you know, fully in depth on the customization possibilities that this thing comes with. And we really, in the time span of a single video, we're only going to be able to scratch the surface of what this thing can do in terms of driving dynamics as well. Because remember, we have another one to drive too. Just try and keep some momentum underneath it. Put the lockers on as we go up this notch. Come on, 4Runner, let's go. It's always so cool driving these in the game, primarily because they've definitely been a little bit less focused on in the grand scheme of mods. I mean, now granted, yes, there were some that came out a long while back, but ever since those, these 4Runners weren't quite as heavily focused on by the modding community, and honestly, it's really nice to see this body style of 4Runner getting focused on again. And I think a lot of people not only really connect with these, but I think that they're gonna see one and be like, oh, I want to drive that. I think it's going to be a vehicle that a lot of people are going to genuinely enjoy using and genuinely enjoy ripping around in. Let's pick up the pace a little bit and see how it soaks up these bumps. It's definitely right at home out here on Tassie Trailing. This almost feels like it was, I'm not gonna say like purpose built for this, but it definitely feels very, very much at home at like on a map like this. I was gonna say at a trail like this, and then I was like, wait a minute, wouldn't you say on a trail like this and not at a trail like this? I don't know, I feel like that would be the much more correct way to say that. Let's get a little bit further on and then see what this trail turns into. I don't actually have much experience with this trail. Not gonna lie. Oh, it gets a little steep. This will be fun. See, can we do this without lockers? Oh, heck yeah, we can do it without lockers. Easy. It did have to kind of kick itself back into first there, but that's no big deal. Kept itself in third for that, though. Scrambling. That's amazing. I am all about that. That's sick. Not bad at all. This is gonna be one of those vehicles that you're gonna have a blast trail riding with your friends in. Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna actually stop real quick though and show y'all some of the wild, like, operatable features. Let's see. Unfold driver's sun visor. Yes, you read that right. Unfold driver's sun visor. Sun in your eyes? No big deal. Use your visor. Open and close sunroof. Boom! You can tell that this vehicle was designed from the ground up for people not only that wanted a fun and enjoyable driving experience, but also for people that enjoyed using the interior view. And then finally, if we activate the radar, let's see what we get. Yo, a full-on globe! That is so sick. Oh, we discovered some tasks, too. And goes right back into the dash and closes. And then once you cancel out of that menu, you can be on your way again. Love that functional sunroof. That is so good. But now, let's actually head back to the garage and grab the crawler version and see what that one's like to drive. So what's this beast like, then? Well, it's an absolute monster, and that front end, especially with the long travel coilovers and the solid front axle swap, looks so sick when it's rolling down the trail. God, I love this thing so much. Let's go ahead and kick the lockers in. Still getting a little bit of three-wheel action, but, like, to be honest, it's already got so much flex in it that, like, even if you do go on three wheels for a minute or two, you're gonna come right back down onto all four. So it's like, it's no big deal, even if it does pull a wheel. Now, I know there's a kind of a side cut trail a little bit further on that we haven't gotten to yet, but let's see if we can kind of figure out, whoa, a little bit of a hole right there on the right. Didn't realize that was actually there. I'm actually kind of shocked. I had no idea that was there. Also, putting it in low plus is actually faster than keeping it in automatic mode, so we're gonna leave it right there. What the heck? Is that damage from the hole that the front axle fell into? Are you serious? That's a lot of damage. That's a meme. All right, easy. Come on. What is this? Phil Swift's 4Runner or something? Where is that side trail? Oh, it's way down there. Never mind. That's a lot further down than I thought it was. Like a heck of a lot further down. Unfortunately, automatic mode is actually wanting to shift now. It looked at itself and it said, I'm a gearbox, and then started changing gear. Delightful. All right, let's go around some of these loose rocks real quick. And once we get a tad further, we should see... Oh, yeah, there's that mountain range. That's what we were looking for. So that should actually mean... Haha! Is that the... Yes, that's the side trail. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my God. Ow. Stay out of the tree, please. Really? It's just getting bound up in that hole. Unless you run the lockers, it is just going to keep getting bound up in there. Whoa! That's a downhill for sure. Let's put in low minus, basically crawl control. This is flooring it in low minus. This is freaking flooring it. I love watching it climb down that chute, though. I am really curious. How would it go if we turned around and went right back up again? I'm gonna do it. I'm really curious. I'm gonna do it. All right, flip it around. Lockers back on because we're gonna need them. And let's start off in low plus. Let's see how it does with some send. Oh, not bad. Digging in, come on. Finding the line. Oh, yo, this thing rips. It absolutely shreds this climb. There you go. Almost there, and oh, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Let's go, and boom, there it is. Not bad at all. Dude, that was freaking amazing. Let's go. Now, if y'all enjoyed this look at this pack of 4Runners, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.